Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we are out in the garden. I have now moved to the new home and it was just such a nice day today that I thought why not film a quick wee video out here. And today I'm just going to be sharing with you the perfumes I took with me on my trip to Paris and my scent of the day as well, and just another fragrance that I've been absolutely loving. So first up today, I'm just going to let you know my scent of the day is actually Girl of Now from Elie Saab, and this is such a delicious gourmand fragrance, you guys. It really is lovely. Let me know if you are familiar with this fragrance. I know it's quite a popular one. Overall, I would say that it's quite a well-loved fragrance. I hear lots of nice things about it, and very beautiful bottle indeed. This has been my scent of the day today. It's this nice, like, syrupy, kind of nutty, orange blossom, sweet, dessert-like fragrance, I would say. Very strong, it lasts all day, and it's just got this very feminine, flirtatious, seductive feel to it, and it's incredibly sweet as well. So absolutely loving this one for my scent of the day today. Really like this one. Sometimes I do find it too sweet, to be honest, but I am really enjoying it today. I'm kind of in the mood for more of a cozier fragrance. It's got a nice cashmere note in there as well, and it's just overall quite a nice fuzzy, comforting, cozy type of scent. So that's that one there. I did actually drop this bottle today and it held up just fine. I had one of those moments where, you know, I gasped. I thought, oh my gosh, you know, have I broken it? But thankfully not. It was not broken or anything. So very sturdy bottle for sure. And I'll just tell you which two perfumes I brought with me on my trip to Paris. I got to practice some of my French when I was there. I wouldn't say my French is all that great, but I do enjoy languages, and it was nice to be able to, it was just nice to be able to use sort of what I know and speak to the people, order food and things. So the first fragrance I brought with me, and I would say this was my most worn fragrance actually, it's L'Interdit Intense from Givenchy. This one I brought with me and I wore it most days towards the end of the week. And it's just this really gorgeous, creamy, sort of sweet tuberose, vanilla, sesame kind of scent, almost with like a chewy sort of texture. Very unusual, I will say, and just really delightful, you guys. It's definitely very recognisable. I did notice actually on my trip that the sprayer seemed to go a bit funny. I'm just going to spray some now and see if it's like sorted itself out. Yeah, it seems to have sorted itself out. Yeah, for a while it was spraying out in a line, it wasn't really spraying in a mist, and I worried that it was like broken, but it seems to be okay now, so that's good. But yeah, I brought this one with me to Paris. For the first half of the week when I was there, the weather was definitely too muggy and too warm to wear this, but as I say, towards the end of the week it did cool down a bit, and that's why I wore this one more for the last half. And I really enjoyed this one. It's a nice long-lasting fragrance with some attitude about it. It's definitely softer and more diffused than the original L'Interdit, which I find is sharper. This one is just, it's creamier, it's got that chewy texture from the sesame and the vanilla, and I think it might even have some orange blossom as well, with the main floral note being tuberose. So that's L'Interdit Intense. I would say that was like my main fragrance of the trip, if that makes sense. This was like my main fragrance for that trip away. And the other little fragrance I brought with me was my, I'm just gonna get hair out my mouth, sorry. Nuxe Prodigieux parfum. I brought this with me, and for the first few days I wore this a lot, just because it's a lighter, more summery fragrance, I would say, and the weather in Paris was very, very, very warm. I mean, I would say I packed largely the wrong wardrobe for the weather there, if I'm honest. I wasn't expecting it to be that warm when I got there. But anyway, so I was very glad to have brought this one with me for the first few days, because this is just more of a summery luxe lotion vibe type of a scent, if you know what I mean. It's not as heavy and it's not as intense as our wintry intense. So this one's just a more light-hearted vibe, and it's, yeah, just got more of a summery vacation kind of mood about it. And I did also bring the matching travel size body wash and body lotion of this one as well, which I used up completely and I left there. Like I finished them, so I used all of the matching products together with this Nuxe fragrance, and I really thoroughly enjoyed that as well on my trip. Let me know what you guys have been up to recently. Today has been a really relaxed day for me. I have a day off work today, and I've just been sitting in our new garden, which I absolutely love, and these are some sort of new seats that we just got as well. So this is the first day I've sat in these seats because they're so new, and I've just been sitting out with my book, reading this like crime thriller book that I've been really enjoying with a cup of coffee, and obviously now just having a chat with you guys. So a pretty good day overall, I would say. And I will be shortly making some dinner for my boyfriend and I, so I'll try not to take too long here actually, because I should probably make a wee start on that. So yeah, those ones out the way. So we've talked about my Elie Saab Girl of Now, which is my scent of the day today. And I would say in general I'm growing to enjoy this one more overall, because for a while I believe I actually had this one in a declutter category at one point because I found it just too sickly, and I really, it bothered me actually quite a lot of the time, and I didn't love it for sure. But now I would say I've definitely grown to enjoy this one much more. I just think as well, like, the weather's kind of changing, we're moving more into autumn. Do you know what I mean? It's more of an autumn winter fragrance for sure, in my opinion anyway. So that's probably why I've been enjoying this one a bit more. Same with this one as well actually, now I think about it. I would say the exact same for Lingerie Intense. This is not the kind of fragrance I have been enjoying over the summer, just because it's too intense, it's too thick and heavy. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a dessert, like a black sesame mochi dessert. That's what this experience gives me anyway, and I just find it too much for the warmer months. So that's probably why I'm enjoying this one more now that we're moving into autumn. And last up today, but by no means least, we have this beauty right here. Classique Le Parfum, I think it's called. Hang on, let me just check what it says on the back. Oh, it just says Gautier on the back. I think it's called Classique Le Parfum. I'll double check. Anyway, so this is another one that, funnily enough, for the longest time I wasn't really that bothered by this one way or another. I just wasn't really that inspired by it. I wasn't necessarily that drawn to it either, but I would say recently I've been wearing this one a fair bit, and I've been really growing to enjoy it more, for sure. So this fragrance, to me, it's quite a dry, sweet, slightly powdery, woody, boozy fragrance. With your rum notes, you have your rose, you have your vanilla, your woody notes, a little bit of sort of orangey opening. It's really very nice actually, and I would say it's also quite unique. Definitely quite unique. It's got that distinctive like boozy, warm quality to it, which I think is really nice for the autumn and winter. And I find it also to be quite like sensual, quite feminine, probably quite nice for a cozy evening in, or if you're maybe going out for a few drinks, on a date, that type of thing. I think this is a really nice fragrance for those kind of occasions. But even, that aside, I've just been wearing this a lot in general. Like, I wore it a bit before I went to Paris, and since I got home I've also been wearing this one. I think I wore it yesterday, and just kind of in general. So that's another one I've been really enjoying. That's Classique Le Parfum, I think, from Jean Paul Gaultier. A really nice sort of enticing, cozy, sensual autumn-winter fragrance. So there we have it, you guys. Those are a few fragrances that I've been wearing recently, and also the ones that I took with me on my trip to Paris. I really hope you enjoyed this video. A slightly different type of video to what I normally do. I think it's been really nice sitting out in the garden. I absolutely love this garden, you guys. As I say, we're still getting settled into the new place. I've still got stuff to unpack, and hopefully maybe the next video I could do something like organising my perfume area with you, because I haven't really organised that new area yet. Like, I haven't even actually unpacked all my fragrances, so maybe that would be a fun sort of video to make. So let me know if that would be of interest to you, and just let me know what you've been up to. It's always nice to hear from you. I just also want to say a massive thanks for all of your support, actually. Like, the last few videos, the comments I've read from you guys have been super, super supportive. A lot of you wished me well with the move, with my trip and everything like that. It was just so lovely to hear from you guys, and I just really appreciate what you were saying, so massive thanks. I can't wait to see you again very soon. Bye!